Hey, yo, what up, though, fellas? Back at it again with another video. Because, we improving every day. Today, I'm going to introduce to y'all something that I want to talk about. It might be a little mini series, 2 to 3, maybe even 4 episodes over the course of time. Is how to tell some dude is a black incel based off the things that he says. I don't know what I'm going to name the series or anything like that yet, but I do have a few topics that I want to talk to y'all about because a lot of the audience in this corner of YouTube. Now, I do consider myself in this corner of YouTube, but I'm not manosphere. I'm not black manosphere. I pretty much stay in my own lane. But I am in the corner of YouTube, and a lot of the guys in this corner of YouTube have a hard time identifying when a lot of these guys are actually black incels. And if not incels, they're extremely sexually frustrated black men. And that's why they have so much angst towards black women. So the first thing I want to break down to y'all is the first thing that I notice when I could tell a guy is a black incel or just a very sexually frustrated black man against black women. He makes the claim that black women are sexually attracted to abuse. He makes the claim that black women are sexually attracted to violence inflicted upon them. That they love Pookie and Ray Ray, who gon' mollywop them every now and then or slap them across the face every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Or they love Tyrone, who gon' do such and such. They try to make it seem like black women love extreme toxicity. How do I know that that's a sign of a potential black incel or just an extremely sexually frustrated black man who is angry towards black women? Because first of all, let's just use our thinking caps for 5 seconds. Does it even make sense for any normally functioning woman to be sexually attracted to abuse? Just think about that in your head for a second. Does that even make sense when you hear it? Man, y'all know black women, they love that toxicity, bro. They love them dudes that's gonna beat on them every now and then. They love a good slap across the face every now and then. Does that even make sense when you hear it? To use that to generalize all black women, does that even make sense in your head? If you have a normal functioning brain, it shouldn't. So that's the first thing. But the second thing is, it shows me that they're a potential black incel or just extremely sexually frustrated against black women, because it shows where their mind is in terms of what women they wish they could affiliate themselves with. It shows me what women they wish they could affiliate themselves with. It shows me that they wish they could affiliate themselves with the hood rats, the bottom of the barrel black women. That's what it shows me. And a lot of that comes from back in high school. They might have went to high school in the inner city like I did. And in high school, man, all the popular chicks was just the finest chicks or the chicks that got around. A lot of them never had access to them kinds of chicks back in high school. Them kind of girls. The girls who were just the prettiest, had the, most banging bodies back when we was in high school, or the chicks who just got around. A lot of them didn't have access to them kinds of women, but they wish they did. But that's because a lot of them were social outcasts, which is going to be another incel video for another day. A lot of these guys were social outcasts. And so as they get older, they carry a lot of that social outcast energy into their adulthood, and they bring it to YouTube. And so when they would look from the outside looking in, and they looked at themselves as, man, I'm the good guy, I'm the nice guy, I'm the good man. She love them dudes that's probably beating on her and abusing her and, having her stuff the drugs in her coochie, and they're going cross county lines. They looked from the outside looking in, right? Back in high school in the inner city, the girls did tend to like the bad boys or the D-boys, the thugs and killers and gangsters, you know what I'm saying? But that was back when we was 15 and 16 years old. Women's values change as they get older, just as a man's does. But when you've never had access to the women that you wanted, especially from a young age, you gonna keep a lot of that sexual frustration. You know, when your whole class was probably hitting one chick or a few chicks, because I mean, let's just be real, a lot of us had them chicks in high school. Where I mean, you just, almost every dude could hit if they wanted to. When them guys wasn't able to hit them kind of girls, it made them angry. It gave them nightmares. It made them sick to their stomach. Because they the only ones who are getting rejected by the girls who just give it up to anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's black incel behavior. Trying to spread propaganda that black women love abusive men. Try that in the real world, bro. Try that in the real world. Try walk up to a black woman and you can smooth talk her long enough to where maybe y'all go on a few dates and eventually you get to her crib. Try being abusive to a normal black woman that you didn't find in a crack house or that you didn't find walking the street corner. Try that. First of all, see how quick you get slapped or hit in the face with a pan, and then see how quick the police get called on you or some big brothers and big cousins get called on you. You know what I'm saying? See how quick that happens. See how fast them tables turn. The only women who are attracted and drawn to abuse are mentally deranged women. You know, women who potentially, you know, suffered a lot of abuse when they were younger. You know, I can't say this with hard facts because I'm not some psychologist or expert on this, but I would infer that women who unfortunately had to grow up at the hands of abusive parents or abusive family members in the area, then maybe they may have rewired what they're attracted to and what they feel some type of way towards. But any normal woman who didn't grow up in an extremely abusive household or didn't grow up in a household where they had to get beaten, slapped every day, locked in closets and thrown in kennels and all that, try and get abusive with that kind of black woman. Try and get abusive with her and see how that turns out. See how well that works for you. You hear all these guys, man, black women love getting mollywopped every now and then. They need a good slap across the face every now and then. Get them wet. Give her a slap across the face, bro. Get them wet. Just believe me. See how well that works in the real world with a normal woman that you didn't find sleeping under a bridge or sleeping on the stoop outside of a trap house. You know, unless she a trap queen or the bottom of the barrel hood rat chick, that abuse ain't flying, bro. That abuse ain't flying, bro. So that's like the number one thing that tells me when a guy is a black incel or just a black man who has a lot of sexual frustration built up against black women. He tries to tell y'all that black women love abuse, that they love the Pookie and Ray Ray that's gonna beat them up every now and then, that black women get wet thinking about a dude that might mollywop them across the head. You know what I'm saying? Kick them in the shins or something, like some goofy type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's the topic for the day, man. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Peace.